Good morning and welcome to San Francisco Bay. And Peter, the last surviving anchor out, or the longest surviving anchor out on San Francisco Bay. And this is my dog, Diamond. And if you spent more than 30 years on a hook, let me know. And on San Francisco Bay. And okay, it's wake up time. Christmas is over for some people, but not for everybody. It ain't over till it's over. No, Christmas ain't over till it's over. It's never gonna be over. Because of Jesus Christ, Christmas is never gonna be over. Thanks to Jesus Christ. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy, 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 happy when skies are gray. Boom, 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 boom. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Well, okay, here's the latest. Everybody wants to know what's happening on Richardson Bay, and what's happening with the anchor out situation. You know, they call us anchor outs. Actually, we're more like mariners. You know, yes, some are in one spot for a long time, but it's still a mariner. You know, because fighting through 100-mile-an-hour winds out here every 5 years. You better be a mariner, man. You better be a mariner. It ain't for wimps. Being out here ain't for wimps, okay? We get it? Capiche? Uh-oh. Am I still recording? Okay. Is it recording? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try, to update people on what is going on with the anchorage in Sausalito on San Francisco Bay. Well, we have a new harbor administrator. They don't call him a harbor master, but certainly acts like one. And quite frankly, we don't need no harbor master. We got the Coast Guard. We don't need no harbor master on San Francisco Bay. Whoa, 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 whoa. We don't need no harbor master on San Francisco Bay. So, we've been, quote, self-regulating before there was a harbor administrator on the #1 anchorage in the world, here off Sausalito. It's San Francisco Bay. This anchorage was here before there was a San Francisco. This was occupied by Native Americans living on the water and on shore here. Before the first European, which happened to be Sir Francis Drake, sailed into San Francisco Bay and dropped anchor in Sausalito. Because if you come into San Francisco Bay, there ain't no place to drop anchor in San Francisco. At least you wouldn't want to hang out there. Everybody comes to Sausalito, obviously, you know. According to the local natives, Miwoks, San Francisco, the first European, Sir Francis Drake, dropped his anchor off Sausalito. And it ain't in the history books, because the history books just don't know. They don't know the local knowledge here, you know. And let me clean out my pipe here. Let me put some fresh buds in here. Obviously, I'm a medical marijuana patient, obviously. So Drake first came into this bay, according to the local natives. And I have a book here. Okay. I have a book they wrote. This is what they wrote in the book. Okay, I gotta put on 2 pair of glasses sometimes to read. Alright, and let's get some light on the situation here. Again, if you just joined us, this is the Anchor Out news, you know. San Francisco Anchor Out. Now let me read this here. Okay. Okay, this is what she said. Okay. Now I plan on going to this book is called Drake at Olampali. Drake at Olampali. Written by a descendant of the last chief of the Miwoks, the southern Miwoks here. This was reprinted in 2016, and it's Alpala Press, A-P-A-L-A Press, by Robert C. Thomas. He's a Native American that became a dentist. And Library Congress number 79-51115. International Standard Book number 0-9602546-0-9. Now, how come it's not in the history books, at least here in America, that I've ever heard of or read of? How come it's not in the history books? Well, I don't know. Other than the fact that there's some type of, you know, ignorance or conspiracy, you know. Okay, this is what happens. Okay, now according to to be exact, the date was June 16, 1579. The snowy coast was the Pacific coast of the North Iberia, and the Spanish called blah blah blah. And the captain was Sir Francis Drake, unknown naval rival. And it was Drake. Okay, now Spanish hadn't gotten here yet. And this is what he said about Marin County and the peninsula. Okay. Oh my, am I losing the light? Maybe I ought to get back here. Losing the light. I'm not going to lose the light here. I think I need a toke. I need a smoke or a toke. I do need a toke. Definitely losing my light here. Let me get some more light here. So, this is still a free Anchorage as far as old-timers like me are concerned, you know what I mean? And stay tuned, and I'll tell you more later, you know. And I'm looking for some light here. Let there be light. Okay. So anyways, the new harbor administrator of RBRA, a spin-off of BCDC, both unelected positions, both bureaucratic positions. No anchor out has a real voice. No mariner on San Francisco Bay has a real voice. No representation. They're just being driven by homeless madness. There's a madness to make people homeless in America, you know, and they're reaching out to the water now, you know, the last free place, you know. They're reaching out to the water, the last free place, yes they are. They're reaching out to the water, the last refuge for the dispossessed, for the exiles, for the falsely accused. The last refuge on the water. We're on the last refuge on the water. They treat us like pirates. Well, if they treat us like pirates, well, got no choice but to treat them back. Right? We got no choice but treat them back. We got no choice but treat them back. Really, you might be saying, what is the status now? Can anybody sail into San Francisco Bay, or specifically Richardson Bay, the most protected anchorage on the West Coast, you know? I mean, you know, what are they going to do? You know, where are they going to put? Where are they going to put the poor and homeless and dispossessed and the mariners? All the poor and homeless and the dispossessed mariners. All the poor and the homeless and dispossessed mariners. They got no place on dry land for them. Say, they got no place on dry land for them per se. Now hit the follow button or whatever, and then we're gonna I'll keep you in touch. Okay, I'm keeping this short, and I'll there'll be more when I let me think here, brother. When you live on a boat, I've been on an anchor for around 3 decades, actually about 32 or 33 years. I've been anchored out here on San Francisco Bay. Now, if I could just find my marijuana. Okay, here it is. There are so many homeless people right now in America. We have the largest homeless camp in the population in California here. And largest, I think the biggest crime rate, you know, the largest prison system in America, largest amount of people on welfare, got the largest jail in the world, LA County Jail. Now you may say, well, isn't California the most populated nation? And we're talking percentage-wise, per capita-wise. And we're talking that we're living in a socialist, fascist environment, you know. Yep. And fear. There's a lot of fear in California. The biggest temptation to be afraid of is being homeless. I've been technically homeless ever since a divorce in '84, which I've never really recovered from. And but I'm doing the best, you know, I'm making it, you know. I'm a survivor. I survived the horse. I survived the horse. Okay. I'm still surviving it, quite frankly. I married into wealth and power, and I realized how they got so wealthy and powerful, just called greed, you know what I mean? It's called greed. It's called greed. I'm trying to find a place here in this book that the local natives wrote about Drake coming into San Francisco Bay. Came in on my birthday somehow, you know, with the adjusted calendar from Gregorian to Julian, Julian to Gregorian. Drake came here about 1779, 1679. Yeah, I think so. So anyways, I'm trying to, it's so dark in here, you know what I mean? It gets dark in here. And the light is, I'm trying to look in this book. I tried to put it in a safe spot, but the rain hit it, you know. This book tells all about Drake coming into the bay. You say, well, what's get you to a point? What's the latest in with the Anchorage? Well, in a way, it's the same old, same old. They keep trying to thin out the Anchorage, and oh God, wow. I'm sorry, I don't have any flashlight. I can't find my flashlight. Oh, here it is. Boy, oh boy, Peter. How come, now the only other free homeless place left, of course, they're trying to make this not free, is Slab City in California, you know what I mean? Slab City in California, Southern California. Oh, I'm not sure how much time I have on when you're on Facebook. No, usually I'm on Facebook. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. Okay. Let's get back to non-business, monkey business. Okay, the native problem was one there's no native problem. They had no problem with the natives. Along the beach, occasional homing patrols of pelicans rode the winds. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Well, this book describes what it was like back then. There was a miniature ice age going on when Drake came into this bay, you know. He tried to find a Northwest Passage, but didn't realize there was something called Alaska up there. They never even made it close, but they were freezing because there was a ice age going on. The tree rings all verify that, you know what I mean? And, well, I'm going 20 minutes. I think I'll bail. I'll come back later and try to keep you updated on what's happening on San Francisco Bay. And from Peter, the longest surviving man on a hook that I know of on this bay. Maybe if Greg Baker or Sausalito has more cumulative hours anchored, I don't know, but he's the only one that could come close, you know, that I can think of offhand. If you'd like to send a contribution, go to paypal.me/Peter Romanowsky, ending with a Y. paypal.me/Peter Romanowsky, and send a tip, send some support, and send some energy so I can keep telling people what's happening, or sharing with people what's happening on the bay, you know what I mean? And I'll be back.